Yes, we are back, and this is Talk That with Jay Sam, episode four. Episode four, guys, and listen, we here. We made it to episode four, and I just want to take the time to thank each and every one of you for supporting the podcast and checking it out every week. Yeah, and it's been, I think, maybe going on 3 weeks now. Yikes! But a lot has happened since the last taping and release of episode three. Unfortunately, literally the next day after we taped and released episode three, I lost my nephew in a car accident. So it's been a very rough 3 weeks, which is why there's such a big gap, and we went out to see my sister in PA, and the whole family. We all got together, and we really leaned on each other in our time of need. And we was able to put my nephew to rest beautifully. So I want to say thank you to everyone who contributed to the GoFundMe and everyone who helped my sister and helped my family put my nephew Thomas Cruz to rest. So thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. And this is episode four, all right? And let's talk socials. All right, so I want to say, if you do follow the Talk That Pod page on Instagram, go follow it now. But about a month ago, I asked the question, do y'all believe zodiac signs attribute to who you are? Now, I ain't getting not one motherfucking response on that one because, it's been very well known that I don't fully grasp the zodiac thing, the astrology. So if I don't know something, I would love to be taught. Like, I would love to be informed, educate me. I'm not one to make fun of what anybody believes in. That's not me. If you know me, I'm not that type of person at all. So I gotta say, maybe me posting a meme before I post that question, kind of deterred people away from leaving an answer. But I believe there's way more to astrology that can be explained. You know what I mean? Like, for example, the meme that I posted are really like general things. Like, only Scorpios get mad when people do them wrong, and I'm like, that's any fucking body. You know what I mean? Or I'm quick to cut people off if they're not good to me. It's the Capricorn in me. Like that's, and it's general. That's anybody. I had someone say to me in a social event a while ago. They asked what my zodiac sign was, and I said, "Oh, I'm an Aquarius." And they proceeded to squint their eyes, nod their head slowly, and say to me, "I know how y'all do." And it's like, what the fuck? You don't even know me. You just met me 45 seconds ago. You don't even know my name at all. You don't know anything about me. So how you know how I do? Like, what I don't, in that sense, I'm like, it gotta be more to astrology than that kind of bullshit, So that was mainly the point that I asked the question, because I really want someone to explain, the astrology, the zodiac to me, in a real educational way, Don't tell me I'm an Aquarius, so I like my personal space. That could be any fucking body. You like to stay to yourself. That could be anybody. You know what I mean? Like, educate me. I don't know. Educate me. So I'll give this question another repost on the page, and hopefully y'all hear this episode. Y'all don't feel like I'm going to attack y'all or anything like that. But no. But all seriously, I would love to learn about it. I would love to be in the real conversations about it, not just memes. So yeah, holla at me and let me know. Right, so with the unsuccessfulness of that zodiac question, I moved on to another question. So on the Talk That Pod page on Instagram, give us a follow. All right. I asked, what's one thing that makes a person instantly unattractive to you? And let me tell you, y'all was loud on that motherfucking question. I tell y'all that much. Y'all had me fucking rolling. Yo, all jokes aside. All jokes a fucking side. Y'all came through. I believe we have like 25 comments or so. Like, a lot of people chimed in. They gave some good answers. They gave some funny ass answers and shit. So I'm gonna go down the list. It's people was like a nigga who don't got a job. I'm seeing bad breath multiple times. Bad hygiene. I mean, listen, nobody wants anybody that doesn't take care of themselves. That's one thing. All right? That's definitely one thing. It was one point where I was just eating everything up and I let myself go. I put on a few pounds. I was not taking care of myself. So, yeah. Egotistical. My girl Kat, she said stuff in the corners of their mouth. Now that's fucking disgusting. Listen. That is fucking disgusting. That's all I'm gonna say on that part. All right. Now I have another one. When him and his baby mom are best friends. I'm not gonna touch that one. I don't have a baby mama, so you know what? Nope. Then I got people saying high pitched voice, bad appearance, eyes not clean, being possessive and obsessive. All right, so see that's what I was more looking for. Now all of those was funny as hell, and I think the overall consensus is bad hygiene and appearance. I think we all can agree on that if you're listening. Right, and I was looking for more of the personality or character traits, and one of the answers I put myself is arrogance, not confidence. See, confidence is sexy as hell. Let me say that again in my late night radio voice. Confidence is sexy as hell. But arrogance, hell no the fuck is not. Arrogance, like you really gotta have an exaggerated sense of your own importance, of your own abilities, and it's over exaggerated. And like just thinking confidence is nothing more sexy when you feeling so sure of yourself, of your abilities, and you're so secure in who you are that you can be comfortable in any situation. You can apply yourself in any situation. That is sexy as hell. Now listen, I'm all for everybody being proud of themselves. But when it begins to become unpleasant and you're acting superior to other people, you develop this superiority complex. It's that's where you lose me. And it's not appealing. It's not sexy. It's not attractive. And isn't it crazy, y'all, that the most arrogant people be throwing rocks from that glass house? Like, but I digress. But I do want to touch on being possessive and obsessive. I mean, being possessive, I think we all can agree how unattractive that is. Nobody wants to be treated like property, like they're being owned. Like, what the fuck do you think this is? What the fuck do you think I am? I am a human being, boy. Like, we not doing these games. I don't know about y'all, but at this big age I am not about to be told what to do, where to go, who I can talk to, what I can eat, anything like that. And I feel like a lot of people confuse that with relationships. No, if you're in a relationship, that shit is not supposed to be possessive at all. And for example, in relationships, like that word let or allow, that shit gotta be thrown the fuck out. Like, when it comes to me, I don't know about y'all, but when it comes to me, that allow and that let, get that shit out your fucking vocabulary. You know, because I'm not a thing you own. I'm a person, and I'm damn sure not a person you own. Like, I don't know what the fuck you thought this was. That, your girlfriend's gonna allow you to come out, your boyfriend's gonna allow you to come out. What the fuck you mean allow? Like, but I'll tell you where that shit come from. Insecurities. They will do anything and say anything to make you look like the bad person. Literally. Like your partner monitoring you, controlling you, and imposing limits on you, a whole fucking person. No, that's not healthy. That shit is for sure unattractive. Gotta wake up to what this shit is, y'all, for real. Speaking, this possessiveness, this shit is dangerous in relationships. It's really dangerous. Like, I had my fun, saying the thing of like let and allow, which is all part of it, that surface shit. But it's deeper than that. It's crazy. It's deeper than that. And you know what? I do want to touch top. I want to have a guest come on the show, or two guests. Two guests come on the show, and I want to dive into this topic more. Right now this episode is just me riding solo. So I definitely want to touch back on this, maybe the next episode or something, because this is a heavy topic, and I feel like this shit needs to be explored. It needs to be talked about. Testimonies need to be heard, honestly speaking. So, guys, this is episode 4. I know we got to the good part towards the end, but I definitely want to touch back on this with some more people. I want to have more guests on here. We could dive into this shit more. But guys, thank you guys. I love you so much for tuning in. This is episode 4, Talk That with Jay Sam. Follow us on Talk That Pod on Instagram. Yeah, and stay up to date when I drop new episodes, when I announce who the special guests are. Guys, and if y'all listening, if y'all want to come through, I'm not just here interviewing artists or actors or people of certain professions. No. This is a conversational podcast. So, guys, if y'all interested, if y'all want to be a part of the next episode or any future episodes, like, hit me up. Y'all have my personal Instagram handle. You have the podcast page, Talk That Pod, on Instagram. So I definitely want to touch back on this topic again. So, guys, I love y'all for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening, and I see y'all soon. Peace.